thought you were going on holiday.
I know I was, but I'm not enjoying it, V.
But I thought you were going to go see your folks.
Yeah, I didn't bother. I couldn't face it.
Oh, it's so well.
I'm all right. Just got a lot on my mind.
So have I. We Mrs. Lightfingers to watch all the time.
Hi, Sam. Hiya.
Here, how much of them surveillance cameras cost? You know, that record you every move.
Oh, too much.
Yeah.
Listen, are you going to let me back behind that bar? Because if I take the rest of the week off, I'm only going to waste it.
Of course I am. The more you're around here, the less we have to have of her. When can you start?
Mid-afternoon would be better for me.
Right. Natalie, can you get Samantha a small brandy? Put a bit of colour back in her cheeks.
Thanks, V.
Listen, think nothing of it, love. When my staff are loyal to me, I'm loyal to them.
What are you thinking of going, then?
I was thinking of Spain, but I don't think she's ready for somewhere fun. Lake District's an idea.
Yeah. That's a day out, innit? When should you out?
I'm not so sure, but it'll be pretty soon. Can't wait.
Can't imagine Vera offering me a brandy.
She said I looked a bit under the weather.
You do look a bit pale.
I'm fine. Honestly, I'm fine. See you later.
Oh, come on, Nick. Your mum will understand.
No, I'm not going.
Zoe, I'd love to see you.
Just tell her I'll visit her next time.
She'll think you're not bothered about her.
I promised my mum last week I'd go. I can't let her down now.
She'll understand. This is the only day I can go.
She'll have cooked something special. She's taking the whole morning off work so we can be together.
Well, Martin will tell you how important it is to visit people when they're depressed.
Yeah, what does he know? He's not a psychiatric nurse.
Oh, come on, Nick. All you're going to miss out on is a couple of lamb chops and the kids at each other's
No, I
throats.
said I'd go and I'm going.
OK. This is the only day I got off.
I'll visit her next time, honest.
Right. See you later.
See ya.
He was just called away on business, that's all I can tell you.
Greg was at midnight at a luxury hotel.
Is it that luxury?
Yeah. Well, I know every luxury hotel, 3, 4 and 5 star for miles, so what was the name of it?
Oh, God, I can't remember.
Well, didn't you get any of them little thingies with it on?
What kind of thing is?
The freebies, you know, the soap and the shower gel.
Did she? She don't need to, does she? She can get it all here for free. No, I'll buy my own, thanks very much.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Do you know, I'd never use any of that stuff on my head. Now I know what you paid for it. Have you ever thought of going a bit more upmarket, Fiona, love?
Well, it's all in the 5-year plan, isn't it?
Oh, like Emos, you mean?
Right, what happened next? Well, I just came home. What else could I do? Well, you could have stayed there. Made use of all the luxury facilities.
Oh, yes, and landed herself with a luxury bill and all. Do you know, his name may be Greg Kelly, but remember, he is half Battersby. Oh. Forget that at your peril, madam.
Hey, who's that?
It's me. Why are you expecting?
No one.
So what are you looking so guilty for, then?
I'm not.
Have you done something?
No, you disturbed me, that's all. I was having a nap.
It's 11:30.
Yeah, well, I grab what I can, when I can.
Yeah, I know. You always have.
You know, you're getting too smart for your own good, you. That's what marrying a Platt does for you.
Married a Tilsley.
Where is he, anyway? You've usually got him hanging off your handbag.
No, I haven't. He's gone to his mother's for lunch.
Why haven't you?
Wasn't invited, was I?
Weren't you?
No.
They're a right shower, them Platts. They don't deserve a daughter-in-law like you.
Well, there's something we can agree on.
Are you upset?
No, I don't care. Don't want to eat the rotten food. I'd probably choke. And the kids get on my nerves.
Come here. You're too good for them, you. You should have married royalty. That's what I like to see. A smile on your face.
You're dead funny at times, you know.
Yeah, I'm noted for it. Always was.
Yeah. Anyway, where's our Toya?
Over at Lady Muck's, waiting on.
Oh, she's not going to be all day, is she?
I suppose so. Unless she puts ground glass in the donuts.
Oh, it's just... I'm going to the hospital to visit Zoe. Thought she might like to come.
You know, I don't know who dragged that kid up, but he made a right lousy job of it.
Oh, Dad, I feel sorry for her. I mean, she's got no one. If I had a baby and it died, I'd have my Nick. And you, and Janice, and our Toya. The only person she's got is Ashley.
Yeah. And he was fond enough of the little one, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was. It's not the same though, is it? I mean, she only really took up with Ashley so she'd have somewhere to live. They don't love each other properly. Not like me and Nick do.
You're not half romantic, you. You get that off me.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah, ta-ra, Chuck.
Yeah.
Ta-ra.
So, who's going to wash up then?
I will.
No, you will not. You're a guest.
Oh, don't be daft. You and Mark go across the road for half an hour, and when you get back, I've cleared it all up.
You're not going to let your brother do all the washing up, are you?
Yes, they are. That was the best meal I've had in ages. It'd be my way of saying thank you.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Come on, we're going to be stuck with these two all day tomorrow. Let's grab some time off while we can.
We won't be long.
Yeah, go on.
You two, Nick's in charge, so no fighting, no arguing, and no messing.
Behave.
All right.
See you
See you in a
later.
bit. Okay.
Bye,
See you.
sweetheart.
Bye.
Bye.
Right, you two. You know what I'd really like to do?
What?
Play on them new computer games of yours.
Yeah, Lost in the Desert. Monkey Island. No, Lost in the Desert. Monkey Island 3.
Well, you go up and switch it on, I'll come up and choose.
Choose Monkey Island
Well,
3.
just go up and I'll be up in a minute and choose.
No, me!
Go on!
I thought you'd be awake by now.
You in a hurry?
No, I've got to meet Fiona later. But
You go. You don't need to hang around. Just get a bit boring.
listen, Mum, would you be bothered if I went away for a couple of weeks?
Away? Where?
Well, Fiona's still a little bit edgy. She thinks Morgan's going to disappear every time she turns her back. She needs a holiday, you know.
You do whatever you like. It's fine by me.
I don't want to leave you with too much on your plate.
Well, I think he's going to be in hospital for a while yet. All I do is just stand and watch.
No, I'm not sure.
Listen, if your dad knew what had happened to that baby, he'd want you to take Fiona away.
I think so.
I'm sure he would.
We'll only be for a couple of weeks in the sun somewhere. Well, I'll ask her. See what she says.
All right, nearly finished.
Oh, forget that. You done with the kids?
They're upstairs. Playing on the computer.
Right. Well, listen, your mum's gone back to work and I don't fancy sitting around here all afternoon.
No need, you can finish that lot off. I've had enough.
Right. How do you fancy taking the kids somewhere for a couple of hours?
Oh, I can't. I've got too much college work to get on with.
Well, do it later. You don't fancy coming to a fun fair or a theme park or a stately home?
Can't see them going on a stately home.
No, maybe. Probably end up dragging around the red wreck.
No, honestly, I'll do it next time. I've got to get back. You know what exams are like?
Yeah, wish I didn't.
All right, well, I'll see you later then.
Yeah, see you later, Nick. Right, come on, kids, come down. We're going out. Do you hear me?
Steve had to go. Been here hours.
Brought me some food.
You should try and eat.
I don't want it.
Come on, just have a taste, a mouthful, eh?
Look, Elizabeth, if you want it, you eat it, okay?
Shall I help you with it?
Oh, come on, what are you gonna do? Put it in my gob? I'm not a baby, you know.
I know, but you can't hold your knife and fork properly.
Well,
can you?
give it back to the wee nursey over there. She brought it, so she did.
Look, Jim, everybody's just trying to help.
Oh, well, I needn't bother.
They want you to get well.
Well, if they want me to get well, tell them to stop treating me like an invalid, okay?
I know it's frustrating, but you need to get your strength back.
I don't want it. Besides, I'm not gonna get my legs back, am I?
Well, it's early days yet. Nobody's sure.
Oh, aye. One thing they're sure of is I'll not be walking again.
Well, you might or you might not. But you need your strength, so you need your food.
I don't want it.
Well, losing your temper ain't going to help at all, is it? That's what got you here in the first place.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Yes, you did. You said my temper got me here in the first place.
I didn't mean it.
Yes, you did.
Leave it.
No, I won't leave it. What did you say, Elizabeth? You said my temper got me here in the first place. Come on, please. This is my accident. These are my legs that don't work. Tell me what happened, Liz, please. Please.
What do you want?
Will you let me in, please?
No.
I need to talk to you.
Well, you can need all you like.
There is something I've got to tell you. Don't.
There's nothing I want to hear from you.
Oh, you'll want to hear this. And I'm sorry to have to say it on the doorstep, but I'm pregnant. With your baby.
Thanks. You went to the building site. You wouldn't leave. You were drunk. You wanted to fight him.
God, I can see it now. How many times do I have to do the same bloody thing?
You were bragging that Kevin Webster had offered you a job and your own son had refused you. So you were rubbing his nose in it.
You said I'd been drinking.
Yeah.
So I was blocked.
You were, yeah.
I can see it now, and I just shut my mouth off again. Same as always.
Steve thinks it's his fault. He thinks he could have stopped you from falling.
Well, it sounds to me like I'd have pulled him over anyway.
He's full of guilt, Jim.
Well, he's a fool. Tell him he's no reason to feel guilty.
Oh, it doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't mean a thing.
Well, he's hardly going to accept it coming from me, is he?
He's frightened. He's scared you won't walk again.
Oh, it's no more than I deserve.
Jim, it was a stupid accident, that's all. You were drunk. You don't deserve this.
I don't know whether I want to get out of this bed ever again.
Well, maybe you don't. But do it for your son.
Can't just go to Tenerife.
Of course we can. Anyway, you need the break.
We're not going to get a break from Morgan, are we? I mean, he's going to scream his head off.
Well, then he can scream for free, because you don't have to pay for babies, do you?
What about the salon?
Well, who looked after the salon last time?
Audrey and Maxine.
So, give them the chance to boss each other around.
What about Liz? Can you leave her on her own with Jim?
Yes, I asked my mother and she said it was fine. And anyway, it gives her a break, doesn't it?
When he comes out of hospital, she could have a job for life, you know.
Yeah, well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. Anyway, the main thing is, can you come?
Oh, yeah. Of course I can.
What me and Greg need is somewhere private, you know, so we can be alone.
That's what I need desperately. I won't be a minute.
Where are you going?
The lavvy. You don't need to tell the old plug.
On your own again, eh? I didn't think it'd be long before you got the elbow.
Didn't you?
No offence, Maxine, but our Greg's a good-looking fella.
Don't take after you then, does he?
No, you see, he'll have his sights set higher than a brusher-upper.
I'm not a brusher-upper. I am a stylist.
Of course you are, darling. But I'd just accept fate if I were you. I mean, our Greg's not for the likes of you. I'm only telling you for your own good because I wouldn't like to see you with a broken heart like.
Well, I wouldn't like to see you with a broken neck.
Hey, what do you mean?
I'm sure your Janice would love to know where you were the other night.
Oh, come on, fair's fair. You wouldn't go shouting your mouth off, would you?
Depends if you make it worth my while.
I always said you were a gold digger.
Well, if I was, I wouldn't be talking to you, because you're scrap metal.
You just watch what you're saying, all right?
I say what I like, especially to Janice.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, Audrey, Les would like to buy us a drink.
Aye, Les, really? Oh, well, it must be a red letter day. I'll have a gin and tonic, please.
And I'll have a white wine. Make them doubles, eh?
Oh.
It's been a long time since I believed a word you said.
It's not that long ago since we were pretty close.
You're mistaking me for Chris Collins.
I'm not.
Look, you want a father for your baby. At least you know where I live.
It's your child.
Yeah, we'll say that when it's born with a spanner in its hand.
I know whose baby I'm
Oh,
carrying.
how could you know?
I do.
I'll tell you what I think. I think it could be anybody's. Chris could be one of a long line.
You know that's not true.
Yeah, well, I spent quite a few nights away from home. Who else kept you company?
God, I never thought you'd be like this.
Oh, yes, you did. You work things out in advance. You'll have gone through all the possibilities.
Des, you always wanted children. I thought I'd better tell you one exists.
Yeah, well, tell it to Loverboy. He might want to do something about it.
Des, this is your baby. Even if you never believe me, you can deny it until you're blue in the face, but I'm not pregnant by Chris Collins. I'm pregnant by you.
Vera, I've not had a break yet.
Haven't you?
I've been on my feet all day.
Well, that's what you get paid for.
Right, well, can I go for my lunch now, then?
Well, if you must.
So, will you go behind the bar?
But try to tell me how to run my business now, are you?
Vera, what is the matter with you?
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm fine.
If you've got something to say, then just say it.
But I always speak my mind, me.
I just don't like an atmosphere.
Well, neither do I.
Right, well, maybe one of us should do something about it, then.
Look, you do what you like.
Right, well, at the minute, I feel like resigning.
Look, you leave here when I say so, and when you've worked your notice.
Well, that's not what you said to Samantha when she went swadding off into the night. There's obviously one law for her and one for me.
Now, look, I'm the boss here, not you.
Vera, all I'm saying is I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I want something to eat.
Right. I'll be through in 5 minutes.
OK, I'm sorry to have taken your time up, Mrs. Oakley. Yeah, me too. Thanks very much. Bye. Hi, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm trying to trace a lady named Alison Oakley. Well, I got this number off a friend. The Alison Oakley I'm trying to trace was involved in a murder case a few years ago. No, I'm not a reporter. No, I'm Nick Tilsley. I'm Brian Tilsley's son.
Natalie.
Oh, hi. I'm on a late lunch. I've just got a few sandwiches, but I thought we could share them.
Well, normally I would, but...
Have you eaten already?
No, it's just that Samantha's turned up out of the blue.
Right, so you want me to get lost?
No.
See you later.
Right. Carry on.
That's it.
And I'm expected to take your word for it.
I've had tests, Des. I've seen the doctor.
And in his opinion, it's my baby.
In his opinion, I am 3 months gone.
There's all sorts of tests you can get done these days.
Such as?
Blood, DNA. No one needs to get landed with someone else's discards.
I'll have any test you want. This is your baby.
So what do we do now?
I know what I'd like.
Yeah? What's that?
To get back with you. Move in here, have our baby, be together. The three of us.
Are you listening to this, Maxine?
Do I have to? I'm jealous.
Oh, come on, it could happen to you one day.
Oh, yeah, some chance of that. My fella can't even take me out in Weatherfield, let alone Tenerife.
He may not need to. Now, come over here. Pay attention.
No, there's not a lot more to tell, really. I mean, we're going as soon as we can. Steve's out now booking the flights. It's not high season, so there should be no problem with accommodation.
Great.
Oh, lovely. Isn't it romantic, Maxine?
I don't know. I forgot what romance feels like.
There's just one thing, Fiona, love. Well, aren't you a bit worried about leaving your flat unattended?
You two are here?
No, but there's been a lot of break-ins lately.
Have there?
Well, no one's going to break in upstairs while you two are down here cutting hair, are they?
No, I mean at night time. I mean, when the salon's closed, your flat's very vulnerable.
Well, I suppose it is, but...
Of course, what you really need is a house sitter, actually. I'd offer, but I've got Alpha. He'd never let me do it. Can be very protective, you know. That's one of his finer points.
No, get one of the neighbours to look after it or something.
No, do you know, I've got a much better idea. Maxine could stay. I mean, she'd make sure everything was safe and sound. I mean, you wouldn't let anybody over the doorstep, would you? Nobody that you didn't know exactly who they were, eh?
No. Maxine would not want to stay in a flat on her own.
Yes, of course she would. She'd do it for you, wouldn't you, Maxine?
Yeah, of course I would.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes, and it'd give her a chance to be away from her mum and dad for a bit, wouldn't it?
Oh, right, so you're not doing it out of the goodness of your heart, then?
No, of course. It would be to your mutual advantage. Take it from me. Come on, it's all settled.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Right. So we're all happy.
Okay.
Hi. How was Zoe?
Oh, okay. Well, not so bad.
I thought it'd be ours yet.
Yeah, I would have stayed longer. There's not a lot to talk about. You get bored.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Anyway, Ashley's going in later.
Is he? Right, good.
Where are you going?
Oh, I thought I'd have a bit of a wash. I've been playing with the kids all morning and all they do is roll about on the floor.
I'll come up with you, shall I? Got the place to ourselves.
No, I've got to go out.
You've only just come in.
Well, I promised one of the lads from college to go through some notes with him.
Oh, you're not supposed to work at the weekend.
Yeah, we are, you know.
Well, nobody else does.
He's been off sick. He's gotten behind with things.
Well, that's his lookout.
He'd do the same for me.
Oh, yeah, I bet he would. I'll tell him to find some other mug, an unmarried one.
I won't be long. I'm just going to go and grab my books.
Oh, yeah, go grab your books and have a wash. Wish you'd do as much for me.
I will. As soon as I get back.
So what am I supposed to do till then? Twiddle my thumbs?
Watch TV.
Oh, rugby, football and tennis. Big thrill.
Thanks for staring at us.
Where else would I be?
Oh, hold my hand, please. Oh, my chest hurts. Oh.
Jimmy, you all right?
Excuse me. Are you waiting for someone?
Yeah, I am.
Then it's me. I'm Alison Oakley.
Right, thanks for coming.
Yeah, you said. You're Brian's son. What exactly do you want with me?
This part of Manchester used to be a back street of the city centre. Used to be cotton mills, and that's why we have the chance to move in and refurbish the area because it's cheaper to start with.
Yeah?
Hello, Leanne. It's only been 2 months. I haven't changed that much, have I?
Sorry?
And I gotta say, the photo here don't do you justice.
Darren Waitley.
Just Darren will do. So you gonna ask us in?